WEF. And
we're on.
hello, everybody. This is Eliz-Sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And this is the interactive. It's going to be a short one today because both Maddie has something she wants to do, and also I have something I want to do. One question per person, please. And
So we always say it's going to be short.
yeah, well, I have a bit of vertigo, so
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I get that.
mhm.
I'm a little bit tired myself. I said I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to take a run into town or if I'm just going to go and crawl into bed with Charlie and watch TV for a while.
Yeah.
The sun
And
is shining, and that's where the sun comes is right into my bedroom window. So
oh well,
it's
that's a pretty
rather enjoyable right
isn't it?
now because I've got a million crystals all over and hanging in my window. So my whole room is crystal fairies all over the place.
Yeah. This weird something Zoom just popped up on my phone.
Doesn't it usually?
No.
Yeah, mine always does.
Yeah, mine doesn't.
Hmm. Well, maybe I'll read my little blip before we get some people that come on, and
Okay, you read. I'm gonna go away for a
I'm going
minute.
to do a short one, and then I'll start on the other one, which is quite lengthy. But I said I don't anticipate people to be on for another few minutes anyway, so I might have time to
We've
read
got
it.
three people on right now.
Oh, and saying if not, I'll just cut it short.
Okay.
So, anyways, we're going tomorrow. Mars goes direct. So it says, for many, Mars retrograde tested your patience, bruised your ego, and made you feel powerless in some way, lacking strength, stamina, and motivation. Now, finally, the brain fog, blocks, and personal limitations will be removed. We are stepping out of lethargic energy. Your inner fire will grow again, but give it a week for the energy to gain momentum, and welcome back to the strength and stamina. The season of invisible energy ends. Your radiance, once again cloaked in shadows, now ignites. Where the world overlooked your brilliance, buried your worth, or muted your fire, the tide turns. Every unseen gift, unspoken grind, and quiet grace will blaze undeniable. You will now be seen for all that you are. So go out into the world and shine right now because it is your time to come out, to just come out and show your true self, your authentic self. So I have another one here from Ruby Page, and I'm just going to read until Elijah comes back. This one's, I think, if this is the one I'm reading, it's quite long, so I might not have time to finish it all, but I will try. Today marks a significant turning point as Mars is direct and moves forward after its retrograde cycle. Mars is astrologically the planet of action and desire, which significantly influences our drive, passions, and conflicts. Its placement in birth charts shapes our ambitions and how we handle confrontations. Transiting Mars brings energy and potential for both progress and discord, while its retrograde period is a time for reflection. During the Mars retrograde phase, which began in December, many of us likely felt a drop in motivation. Oh, no kidding. And even experienced more fatigue. Yes, absolutely. I've talked to so many people that have been so tired, thinking there's something seriously wrong with them health wise because they're so tired.
Wow, we've got a lot of people on.
Oh, do we? Wow.
There's a lot
Well,
of
I may not be able to read this all then.
yeah.
Mars is currently in the sign of Cancer, so the energy has been sluggish for many. However, with Mars now moving forward, we can expect to see a change, bringing back some much needed energy and motivation into our lives. Lately, many of you have been feeling more stressed and frustrated, and it might lead to some unexpected outbursts in the next few days if you don't find a good way to release that tension. If you've been considering confronting someone or sharing your feelings honestly, you might feel compelled to do so unless you hold back for a good reason. It's important to be careful. Maybe this is the time that I should go forward to that person and talk to them, seeing as how it's such a good time to do it. It's important to be careful with what you say and how you say it. Make an effort to truly listen to the other person during conversations by paying attention, not missing the unspoken messages, and being able to read through the lines. You can better understand what they really mean. It's important to be cautious because not everyone has your best interests in mind. Some people may not be honest with you. Additionally, make sure to take some time to rest today since you might be feeling mentally tired as you adjust to Mars's influence as it heads in the right direction once again. Enjoy. That's not the one I was going to read. The one I was going to read was like 15 minutes long.
That's a bit long.
But now that I am done that, I will click on to us and we'll get cracking.
Okay. Let's do this.
That's what I was going to say too. So I was talking to Elliot, and he said that he doesn't get notices for sometimes 3-4 days after that we're live.
Yeah, I know. They're really bad.
Like, that's just... All right. We have Suzanne Gamwell. Is she new?
No, she's an old friend of mine.
Oh, okay. Hi there, ladies. Tari Alvalo says, hi, ladies. Hope you are having nice weather. We are. It's beautiful, sunny day. Everything's melting. It's warm. It gives me much energy today. Well,
all the snow is gone off
I know. When the boys came up last night, they were like, we were just here last week. Where the hell did all your snow go?
When it goes,
it decides to leave. I said, it goes, and it goes fast.
All the snow's off my balcony.
She says, here in France, the sun is coming back. Yes, here too. I'm so happy. And nice to see from France. I would love to visit France one day. I have ancestry lineage back to France. And then we have Jen. Hi, Jen. How are you? Hello, sweet ladies. Nice to see you again. Queen Goddess. Hello. I met up with Michael because I got a ride from my apartment complex's van service shuttle. But now I'm worried that Michael knows or has an idea where I live because the name of my apartment complex is written on the van. Does Michael know where I live? I hope he didn't take a picture of the writing that's on the outside part of the van. I kind of jumped over Tari to read all of Queen Goddess's messages. We'll get back to you, Tari, I'll promise. So basically, she wants to know if Michael knows where she lives.
Yeah, Michael's not stupid. He might not be the best person in the world, but people, you don't want him to know. And he's that kind of person. And the thing about Michaels, they might know where you are, but they kind of scatterbrained, at least the Michaels I've run into. And they're kind of self-centered. So it will not affect you unless it's something he wants from you. If that makes any sense. Because the Michaels I know, look at me.
Oh, see, I know two Michaels, my nephew and my dad, and neither of them are like that. They're the furthest away from that.
Oh, the ones I know, they are very definitely. I am the center of the universe.
Well, I'm glad that mine weren't like that.
Did they go by Michael or Mike?
Mike.
Yeah, that might be why the difference. Mike's a little more earthy. Michael's not so much.
I'll have to, if I ever meet somebody that's called Michael, I will pay attention to that. So are you finished with Queen Goddess?
Yeah, and he does know.
Short answer, but
problem or not, I don't get that at this point it's a problem.
We have Terry saying, may I ask how is Thibault feeling about me right now? Thank you.
Bold. Pretty close to what he did last week. He's still curious about you. He's still interested in you. He's not he hasn't made up his mind. But a woman will make up their mind really quickly. And man, they vacillate back and forth. I don't know why they vacillate. I think that has to do more with masculinity than with the femininity. but he is interested in you. He finds you fascinating, but he hasn't made up his mind. He might have somebody else he's also aware of at the same time, and he's juggling how he feels about you or the other person. The other person is not stacking up against you as well. If that It's not stacking up against who you are, Tari, over who that person is. That makes sense.
Mhm.
If it was a scale, she'd be down here and you'd be up there.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Next, we have Keisha. Does my mother secretly stalk me or ask others about me? So I asked my pendulum and it said yes.
I got yes too.
And then I asked if her mom was going to be coming around soon, and it gave me a maybe again. So maybe she's curious enough and is more interested that maybe she will come around within the next few months.
Yeah, maybe.
So, well, that's what it said, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's better than the no's we've been getting, right?
Uh,
Because we have been getting no all along. No, 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 no. She's not going to contact you.
I
She's not.
don't actually see a huge shift in her energy. I mean, she's curious. She wants to know about Keisha a lot.
Well, but still, that's more of a step than we were 2 months ago.
Well, I suspect she was always kind of stalking her,
Huh?
but there's something fundamentally discombobulated with her mom, and until the mom heals a bit more, you're better off having her stalk you and having other people ask about you than being in direct contact.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Um,
Suzanne.
let's say, are we moving on?
Yes.
Suzanne says, hi, my question is, will my son and his girlfriend make the changes they need for a healthy and happy future?
I got yes, but isn't going to happen overnight. It'll be a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, until one day they're there. Might do some big jumps. Mostly it's small steps. And they actually listen to you when you tell them how about things. Just don't just do it sort of offhandedly and quietly, like you're not telling them what to do, because they don't take well to being told what to do, but they listen to you.
Most people don't,
Yeah, especially when it's parents, right?
especially, yes.
But if you're just offhandedly talking about something healthy to do, they do listen to you. They're just not going to let you know that, Mom.
Right. Next, we have Silver Bangle. Hi, Silver Bangle. It's been a while, hasn't it? Nice to see you back. Hello, ladies. What does 2025 hold for me? Will I meet my life partner and buy a house this year? Thank you.
See, it is a lot better. I feel your energy lifting up. I feel you being there's more pleasure in your life. As for a house, the potential is a heck of a lot higher than it has been. What do they call in England? What do they call row housing? Cut. Do you know?
Me? Are you asking me?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was called row housing.
Yeah, it's a council housing or something. I don't know what they're called, honestly.
Hmm.
But I see it's not huge, but it has a little bit of a garden, and it looks like a nice neighborhood. It's clean. I do see a place like that. when you change directions, when you move, it'll change the energy enough that you probably will meet a partner. Okay.
Nice. Cardi B, Cardi B. Hi, how are you today? How will my romantic relationship with Mr. Parrish go in March? We had a big issue with each other in our relationship very recently, but resolved the problem.
The fact that you resolve the problem is extremely valuable. Uh, I think you will find that it's a steady forward movement. And what they showed me was not leaps and bounds, but steady forward movement and going up each time you take a step forward. Don't rush it. You want to take your time because the more you get to know him as a human being, the better it is and the better for both of you, right? But I do see March as being a steady improvement, not fast, not dramatic, but comfortable.
Nice.
Mm.
Next, we have Kai's life. How does Priscilla Haynes feel about me as her tenant?
Let's see, Priscilla. When I was about 12 or 13, back in the 50s, or no, it would have been the 60s, they had beehive hairdos. And the lady I know, the girl I knew, her name was Priscilla, and she had this great big beehive. So every time I see the name Priscilla, I think of this great big beehive. Let me see, Priscilla. She's watchful, she's careful. She's waiting to see how you evolve as a tenant. She's not negative, she's not positive. She's had tenants before, and she knows she knows that people are people, and some of them are duds and some of them aren't. So at this point, she's not uncomfortable with you, but she's keeping an eye open or an eye on you.
Queen Goddess, I see that you asked for me to ask my pendulum this, and I got yes, he knows where you live.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, and it was a big yes. Are we moving on?
Yeah,
We have Michelle DePini. Is that a new name? I think that's a new name. Welcome if you're new, Michelle.
I think it is. And the answer to that is go get your insulin resistant checked.
And your hormones.
Well,
For some reason, hormones came into my head.
yeah, but insulin resistance, when I had my insulin resistance level checked in September, and I was putting on 2 pounds a week. As soon as I got my insulin resistance back down, I started losing the weight right away.
And how do you do that?
You don't eat carbs and you don't eat sugar. Anything that comes out of the earth is a carb.
Anything that's good.
No, you can eat meat, you can eat fat, you can milk you can be careful of. I'm allergic to milk anyhow, so it doesn't matter.
But
But
I don't eat a lot of dairy or carbs. Not that I'm gaining weight or anything, but
but
not losing it.
and I would suggest really look for somebody on the YouTube. His name's Ben Bickman, Bikman, and that's his area of information. I'll write it down. But he was saying that 80 80 odd percent of the Americans are pre-diabetic, which is insulin resistance is pre-diabetic. Your A1C1 may be fine because they're not the same thing. But I'll tell you, when you get your insulin resistance under control, and you can, your doctor's going to say, "Oh no, you're going to be diabetic." Well, that's bullshit, because I have gone from, in Canada, anything over 1,000 is insulin resistance, and I'm down below 1,000. I don't know what in the States they have a totally different way of reading it. And I have, because I went down a whole size. in my pants without even trying. As soon as I quit, as soon as my insulin resistance went down. And you can feel a difference in how you think and how you react because insulin resistance is prediabetes. To prediabetes is well, they're calling dementia the third diabetes now. So you find you'll find your mind get sharper, etc., etc. It is worthwhile looking into, and it's worthwhile looking. There's a lot of people out there who will talk to you about insulin resistance and will give you a really good diet to go to follow. And for instance, today I made 7-minute frosting, which is whipped egg whites, right?
I know my mom used to make that all the time. It was my, ugh, I hated it.
But I used monk fruit and for the sweetener. So it's just plain whipped. Well, it's a whipped icing with no sugar in it, but it's high protein. And the high eggs are one of the best things you can eat. You can
Yeah.
they say no, don't eat it, but eat the whole.
No, I've been watching um, YouTube thingies and those little mini videos and stuff, and they're saying like, yeah, eat like 4 eggs a day. That's
Six.
not taboo anymore.
No. So like every day I make cottage cheese, 2 eggs, and grated cheese, and I blend the heck out of it and make a little crackers. Well, everybody in my family, including the cat who tries to steal, well, does steal it all the time.
Yummy. That sounds good. I may have to try that.
It is. It's really easy. It takes like 20 minutes from start to finish till you can
Mhm.
eat it. But it's so hilarious. As soon as the cat smells it being cooked, she's in there, Mom, no, no, give me. And then she grabs it and runs and hides because Jelly Bean will steal it right out of her mouth.
Oh, I thought she was the stealer out of Jelly Bean's mouth.
Oh no, Jelly Bean's a food hog. Yesterday, I don't know what happened, but Cat was doing her wild thing. She jumped on top of Jelly Bean and just stood there. Jelly Bean goes, okay.
You must have a million laughs a day with those two.
Oh, we do. I mean, yeah, yesterday, Jelly Bean stole food out of her mouth. She did a flying leap. Her paws going like this over top of her, and it looked like she was out of a circus. Or Jelly Bean will go upstairs, and she's going upstairs behind her, bat, 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 because she's like a yard long.
Mm,
Anyway,
funny.
enough about my cat. But
Okay, next we're moving on to Andre M. Hello, Andre.
hey, Andre,
So, hello, ladies. Good to see you. I really need advice from Spirit on how to deal with the harsh news I received a few days ago. Any information about the people involved? I feel so confused. Thank you.
I hate to tell you this. If they're not friends, they're a lesson. And I realize they're pretty close to you. But one of the things you choose your friends, and just you might want to go out and choose new friends, unfortunately.
Well, and this is the time for us to be letting go of, like, my one of my friends who's had a friend forever, just they've been having a little bit of issues, and she said, maybe this, she said, some people stay in your lives forever, some people don't. She goes, maybe this is the friendship that goes away.
Yeah, it's very few. If you, I have one friend that I've had for over 40 years. And if you have one friend at the end of your life that you've known from beginning to end, you're rich.
Yeah,
Most
I
things
don't.
are seasonal. And I'm really sorry about that. if you can sit back and look at it dispassionately and realize you want to forgive them, Andre, not for them, for yourself. You never forgive people for themselves. They're actually irrelevant. You forgive them for you, because if you don't, your whole insides become toxic. And I can also tell you with a surety that when you let them go and you move on, something better's there. It's cleaner, it's fresher, and it's closer to your heart. I know that doesn't sound logical at the moment, but I can promise you, let them go, move on, and it won't happen immediately, it never does. But somebody or something is there that is almost intoxicating in its feeling of joy. Okay, so move on.
Divine timing thing again.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Are you done?
Yes, I think so.
Next, hope that answered your question, Andre. Stormy, any new man coming towards me in the future?
Stormy. Why don't you answer that with your pendulum?
Does Stormy have a man coming in the future? A big fat yes. Timeline
That's
less
what
than 6 months.
that's what I couldn't get, was the timing.
It says less than 6 months, less than 3 months, within a month. Still saying yes, so I'm going to say within a month.
So don't have any expectation. Don't go look at everybody and say, is that him? Is that him?
No,
Move forward blindly and blithely and
just
happy.
meet people organically and don't have any expectations. And it's the divine timing. When it's meant to come to you, it shall come to you. But for my pendulum, it says within a month. So
Yeah,
next we have Stacy R. Is Diego missing me?
I think so. I got a very strong yes, he was missing you. Having said that, I can't promise that he'll do anything about it. I have noticed that a lot of men build up fear when it.
I asked if Diego would come back around, and it says yes.
Oh, well, let's hope so. But I do know it takes a lot of courage for a man to come back. Most of them figure they screwed it up so badly, why try? So good luck to that.
Queen Goddess, I did use my pendulum. I hope you got that answer. The answer was yes. Eva, hi Eva, how are you? Of course, you're still on time. We always make time for you, Eva.
Jennifer,
Jennifer, hi Jennifer. She says, hello, lovely ladies. I hope you're doing well. Please like, subscribe, and share to Wisdom Seekers. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Eva, I would like to get a message for my spirit guides on where to put my focus on in the near future. I feel terribly scattered and diluted. Want to concentrate, but feel drifting. I would like directions. I think that has a lot to do with the energies right now, honestly, Ava.
yeah,
We all feel a little scattered and all over the place.
put your energies on yourself. You are the most important person in your universe, and
You are the most important relationship you will have with you.
absolutely. And what other people think about you, totally none of your business. And the fact that you're scattered, look at that and ask yourself, why am I scattered? It has some reason, it's something you are trying to avoid. And it really is worthwhile looking at that. What are you trying to avoid? I hate to tell you this, you're trying to avoid a closer relationship with yourself. Well, really awesome human, Eva. It's time you recognize that you were pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's hard for us to love ourselves sometimes, I think.
Yeah, especially with we've been brought up. Well, I know that the parenting style in Holland or New Netherlands is extremely. It's not a loving, close relationship. It's a stern, you do as I say, not as I do kind of relationship. And no, you cannot say I love you. From the people I've run across in the Netherlands, that is what I have found. So you want to bypass that and go to the heart of the matter and look at your heart, because unfortunately, Ava, you want to clean out the energy around your heart because I see a lot of dark energy. Pull that out, bring in some fresh, clean. I think pink energy would be really good for you. And make sure that you keep doing that every day until the dark energy leaves.
Go get yourself a nice pink quartz.
But the thing is, that's imagination, but it works. And I know it works because I've used it for years and years and years. So keep cleaning out your heart energy, solar plexus and throat right now. Okay. And grounding.
Ready? Sorry. Next, we have Jennifer saying, I've been having some ascension symptoms. I can feel changes happening. Does Spirit have any messages for me about my life? Thank you.
Grab it with both hands and be okay. This is weird. They showed me, you know how they have the roping, and they're on horses and they rope and catch a calf and tie it up. Well, they're telling you to be the master of your life. Don't let it lead. That's not what I usually tell people. Don't let your life master you. You master the life. And so you be the one that hog ties the young calf. Like I say, it's weird. But it's time for you to you're really good at going with the flow. Now's the time for you to go, this is what I want. This is how I'm going to do it. And just do it. Okay. Good luck. And the next time you talk, I want to hear that you're on your way to Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
That
That'd
would
be nice. That'd be nice to finally get that out of the way, hey?
it would be.
Next, we have Lily, and after I read her, I just, a big yes came to my mind. Do it. She says, hi, ladies. How are you today? I have a job offer in a very good position, but I am very confused about a whole new direction. I don't know if I should give it an interview. What do you feel? I'm feeling yes, do it.
You have been telling us how awful the people are there for a long time. This is you. This is what you deserve.
This is the universe giving you the opportunity that you're looking for.
It is
Just do it.
fly. Yeah.
Don't do it. Just do it. Don't even question it. Go for the interview.
Yeah, and it's just an interview at this point, but a good
Just
position.
put your best foot forward and
Yeah, and you deserve to go to someplace where you are loved and respected. Okay.
hi, Nikki. We have Nikki. Says hello, ladies. Firefly Magic. Hi, ladies. Hope you're well. Like advice on best way to counteract Ms. W frequently feeding doubts into Scorpio's head about me. I feel it's affecting our connection.
You know what I would recommend, and it's totally, probably not the correct way of doing it. Go into the energies, put her in a ball against you, not against other people, but put her in a ball so she cannot affect you. And go talk in the energies, go talk to him directly and tell him everything you feel in the energies.
That's funny because that's what came to me too.
Yeah. So put her in a ball, but just so that her energies do not affect you. Nobody else, because you haven't got a right to do that. But you
I
do.
mean, you would hope that Scorpio would know that you're the person that you are. And if he's believing something that's somebody that's filling his heads with nonsense, do you really want him then?
You know what? One of my very first teacher, he was he was amazingly awesome human being. Well, he wasn't, he was a jackass. But he was a really, really advanced teacher. And he met this woman, and she was evil incarnate. And for 10 years, she had his ear. And he did stupid things for 10 years. And then he saw through her. Took him 10 years. But he saw through her and he got out the other side. So I'm not saying that Scorpio is going to take 10 years. Honestly, the energy moves too fast. And this was back in the 70s, not 80s and stuff like that. A lot heavier energy back there. And so go in, spend 15 minutes a night just sitting there, sit him in front of you. You put a cup of tea in front of him, put a cup of tea in front of you, and just talk at him. And it works. Not that I do it, but
Are we
yeah.
moving? Hope that works for you, Firefly. I'm sure you're going to let us know what happens.
Yeah.
My sister, Charlotte. Hi, ladies. Hi, Charlotte. Then we have Esme. Hi, when do you see me and my husband closing on a home?
3 months. It's March. Could be 3 weeks. It's three anyhow. 3 months.
3 months or 3 months? 3 weeks. Definitely not 3 weeks. 3 months it came up, yes.
Okay, so they might find the house in March and close it in 3 weeks. 3 months. Because that's how long it takes now. You don't.
It takes about 2 to 3 months to actually go from finding a house to everything being finalized.
Well, yeah, except my daughter, she got hers done in a month. How I don't know, so I don't ask, but she did. Yeah. So
Um, Next we have my sister. Charlotte says, can you see me going on a hot vacation? Please.
like Mexico or Spain or something. You mean that kind of hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a guy hot.
No, but I mean,
Although the guy hot could be there.
oh yeah, probably. But I mean, hot is in the country hot, or
Yeah, no, she was talking about weather hot.
okay. I do think south of the border and not the Canadian border might be a very strong potential for you in the next little while. Are you going to take Maddie with you?
She keeps trying. I'm not ready to go on a holiday yet.
Well, you want to go before the end of March or wait until next fall because it gets really hot after that. Uh, I think there's a potential for you to go on a vacation that you would enjoy. I see. Do they have houses that they rent down in Mexico, or
Yep.
would that be something your sister would do rather than stay in a?
Yeah, actually, I have some friends that go down there quite often. And I think one of my friends even owns a hotel down there now. So it's places I can definitely check out for stuff like that.
Yeah, because it does look like it's hot. So probably it'd be after March because I know in after March the temperature goes from 30s to 40s,
Mm-hmm.
at least where I lived.
Um, Moving.
Yeah.
Next, we have Nikki saying, "Is my son's dog ready to go over to the Rainbow Bridge? His name is Rocco."
I think so. You wouldn't ask me if you didn't already know the answer, Nikki, but yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Nikki, you're pretty intuitive.
Yeah. He's tired. He's in pain. I think he had something happening with his lungs. And it's hard on your son, obviously. But it's also part of learning how to live and let live, right? Or die. So unfortunately, yes, I think Rocco is ready to move on.
Well, he's had a good life,
But he's not young.
No, I don't see him as, no, I don't think he is a young dog.
Yeah.
Next, we have Jennifer saying, "My daughter Haley was wondering if her fiance Brandon would get a job over the next month. When he got laid off, they told him they would be hiring some people back to the Pella company. I hope so."
Hmm. They are going to hire people back at the Pella. And I think they're going to, I think what they're going through is it was a destabilization of the company, but it's going to come back firmer. He may not be one of the first people hired back, but he is on the list. I still think he should go look in Missouri.
Are we moving?
Yeah.
Next, we have Eva again says, "Yes, the generation of my parents were pretty old school, but that seems to have changed. Happy to see.
Well,
Thank you for the advice. I know my heart has dark energy and needs clearing. Homework for me."
it takes because we're moving at quantum speeds, you can do it as fast as you can think it can be done. And if it's the first time you've done it, it may take half an hour, but the second time you do it, it'll be bang, bang. Okay. You can do it as fast as you feel like from.
Yes, Firefly. So visualize that she's contained away from me. Kind of like put her in a big bubble and just blow her away.
You know what I like to use? I like to use the balls they have, the glass balls they have in dances.
Oh, like the disco balls?
Only put it inside
Mm-hmm.
so that what she's doing to you, she sees what she's doing to you and it's reflected back to her. So she becomes aware of what she's causing others.
Mm-hmm. Esme says, "Thank you." Firefly Magic says, "I was thinking of pulling the same energy she tried. Yes, talk at him and be bold. Get his attention big time. LOL."
But do it from the energies.
Yeah, don't do it from your ego.
Don't do it. Don't do it face to face is what I'm saying. I'm actually literally saying sit there and talk to him. And
Not,
when
not person to person, but your
yeah,
higher self to his higher self.
or even yourself to his self. At this point, his higher self
Isn't your
already
higher self
smarter than,
still kind of you?
yeah, but his higher self's already smart enough. He's the idiot right now. But when you talk to him face to face, just be pleasant and nice and show your best side.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in the energy, then you can tell him the truth. Boom. Okay.
Anxious to see how that works out for you, Firefly. I'm not the type to pick at people, but seems in I need to do just that. Thanks for the advice. Appreciate you, ladies. We appreciate you guys. Eva says, "Hugs for Rocco. That decision is the toughest."
It is. I always feel like I'm playing God when I make that decision.
Thankfully, I have not had to make that decision. They've all gone on their own.
Yeah, we've had to do it a few times.
Um, Eva says, hugs for Rocco. That decision is the toughest. And Nikki says, thank you. I just wanted the reassurance. It's just a hard decision to make. Absolutely. Jennifer says, that's wonderful advice. I have been moving out of the flow energy slowly and making things happen that will help me move forward in my life. Missouri is on the horizon. I'm very focused on doing it.
You want to get there before swimming season is over. I don't even know if you can go swimming in Missouri, honestly. Don't they have crocodiles or alligators or something?
I don't have no idea.
Neither do I. I just know that North Carolina has a tremendous amount of snakes. You have to be careful when you walk in the backyard because I know people who live there. And I'm just thinking that's to me, Missouri would be a haven for creatures.
I would never make it.
I mean,
Snakes are my thing. No, 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 no. I would die. I would
uh,
die.
Vernon has rattlesnakes. Salmon Arm has garter snakes. I'm okay with
Even
that.
a garter snake would scare the hell out of me.
There's two kinds of garter snakes, right? There's the big green one and the little black one.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we had the big green one until I just
I would
about
assume
stepped
that
over.
would be the only kind. Those are the only kind. I didn't know we had little black ones, but the big green
Yeah,
ones.
no, I knew the black ones because they used to come up and around our house when I lived out in the farm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We have Champagne. Hi, Champagne. Hello, Elijah. If there is a time, please can we see how Gilberto is feeling now that I have completely walked away from him? Thank you.
He is still in the what the heck? Where did she go phase? He hasn't got to the phase yet where he's feeling lost and he doesn't trust that you're going to stay away yet. So when you walk away, continue to walk away, he's going to go, I'm missing something. It will happen, but it's not at that stage yet. Okay.
She also says, welcome everyone. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And then we have Bonita. Hi, Bonita. Hi, ladies. Happy Sunday. Jen Preston says, ladies, have my guides got any advice for me?
I don't think you're going to like it. I wouldn't like it, that's for sure. They're suggesting you get out and walk. You know that, you know that, you know where the Canoe Beach is, and there's a road that goes up, and I think it's cut off in the wintertime, isn't it?
Not
No.
that one.
Well,
There is one that's shut off, but I've never been down that road, so I don't even know where it ends up.
okay, because as soon as I saw it, I saw an image of that road walking, and if it's not cut off, well, you don't want to walk it because it's not very safe. But if it is cut off, that's along the lake. You want to go walking along the lake. I myself would not like that. It's too cold.
Oh, but it's a beautiful day out there today.
Yeah, and there wouldn't be that many people walking the lake.
Next we have Orlena. Hi, Orlena. How are you? She says, hello, beautiful ladies. I'm going to suggest if you have a question, Orlena, please put it down because we're at our very end and we're not going to be on for much longer today. So if you have, there we go. She just put it up. Should I
Yeah,
read that one first and then go back?
yeah, because I'm running out of gas.
She wants to know if her friend Vern has anything to say to her.
He's sitting here laughing and smiling and saying, darling, I love you. And it came through really strong. I love you. And he says, you don't need me to feel that he's there. You just won't allow yourself to feel that he's there. And he says, you just sit and talk to me. Just sit and chat and talk to me like you used to. I'll answer just as well as I did when I was alive, which probably means you talked, he didn't say anything because that's how but he says you'll know he's there. You'll know that he's there and he's listening. Okay. And honestly, when you talk to somebody on the other side, you have your say, then pause and listen. And you might hear it in your voice, but you'll hear an answer. And after a while, you will start to hear it in his voice. And that's how it works. You have the ability to hear Vern. And there's something beside your door. Just, as you walk out the door, there's usually a place to put keys or something like that. There's something beside the door that you either have there or you should put there. That's a memento of Vern's. And he likes that it's there, or would like it to be there. I'm not sure which. Okay.
Okay.
And he's a funny guy. He says you can slop some stuff into your tea once in a while just for him.
A good nice cup of tea.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Lily says, yes, it's an interview with a reference from someone within, but I'm really confused from all the changes, economical and especially emotional. I would say this is the year for change. This is the year for us to jump out of our comfort zones, Lily. Just do it.
And the thing is, all you have to do is put one foot in front of the other. And the
If
changes
it's
that
meant
can
for you, you're going to get the job. If it's not, you won't.
Yeah, but
Fine.
economical change, it should be a step up. And emotional change, honey, you got that.
Mm-hmm.
You're capable.
Um, yeah, my sister has another question, and she wants to know. She wants
Let's finish whatever questions there are because I'm
I don't
running
think
out
there
of
is any
steam.
other questions. Everybody's just thinking.
Okay.
Jennifer says, last week I told Brandon and my daughters that you suggested that Brandon look for a job in Missouri. They like that idea. Orlina says, oh, I already did that. Jen Preston says, thank you. I've been wanting to take my dogs for a walk. Jennifer Schwab says, Missouri doesn't have alligators or crocodiles, thankfully. I will make it happen before the swimming season ends. I'd like to do it at the beginning of swimming season before May.
Well,
Would be
well,
great.
that's what I got. Try to do it before swimming season. Well,
Uh,
that's what I just assumed there was crocodiles and stuff and you couldn't swim in the summer.
and then Orlina says, oh, nice, thank you. She also says, yes, that sounds about right. Something strong in her tea.
Yeah.
Nikki says, when someone dies and say you have a drink for them or ice cream that they liked when they were alive, do they taste it?
Okay, I'll tell you, the Jamaicans, they put out coffee, strong coffee. I think there's something called dead man's coffee, and they'll leave it out they actually will leave bananas and a whole bunch of different foods out. When they go back, the coffee is definitely less. So I would say yes, they can feel it or
And
to drink it.
yeah, I think so too.
And anyhow, this is what I got for Orlina. Whiskey, rye whiskey, for whiskey I cry. If I can't have rye whiskey, I surely will die.
So I'll throw a little whiskey in that tea. My sister just wants to know if you can see us going to walk with the wolves, or is it just her?
I, I'd like to say yes, but I don't. It,
Well, my big thing is I need somebody to come and stay with Charlie because Sabi's going to be gone until the 30th.
yeah,
Elliot said that because that's the weekend we're going to do a Destiny's birthday party on the beach, that on the 26th, 27th, or something like that. So Elliot's coming back up for that. And I said, if you don't have a job only.
yeah.
And he offered to stay with Charlie because Charlie knows him. So So there's just a few circumstances on whether or not I will be able to go.
Yeah, no, I I don't actually get, it'd be kind of nice.
Yeah,
But
it's a place in Golden.
oh yeah,
So I was going to catch a ride with her and then just jump on the bus to come home.
that'd be cool.
So we'll see, and we'll see when it's closer to the end. We'll see. We'll see. Um,
Whoa, whoa.
Sha, how
Hey, Isha.
died? Why did his family propose me again for marriage?
Yeah, I think they figured out that you were the better choice. The thing is, make sure this is what you want, because people that, if they're wishy-washy, they're wishy-washy. But obviously you were the better choice.
Okay. Drain says, Drain. All I saw was your last name, Nikki. Nikki says, LOL, good singing. Eva says, have a good week, all. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you, Maddie. See you next Sunday. Have a good rest of this Sunday. You have a good sleep. I'm sure it's your bedtime.
Well,
Uh,
I think they're good 9 hours later than we are, so yeah, it probably is.
and I hope you have a good week also, Eva. Nikki says, anyways, lady, let's get together soon. I have to get busy and cleaning. And Charlotte says, thank you, ladies.
Well, they'll be opening their restaurant pretty soon, eh?
Oh, will you? When are you opening that, Nikki?
Should be May long, right?
I guess usually, yeah.
So,
So that's, yeah, pretty soon. That'll be here before you know it.
yeah.
All right. Well, that's about it, except for, well, do you get anything for me?
How's your car working? Running pretty good?
Yeah. Why?
Well, I just first
Don't
thing,
bring up my car because I have been dreaming about that damn thing being stolen from me all week long.
yeah, I don't think it's being stolen. It could be that you're afraid to move into the future. So if you don't have a vehicle, you can't move into the future.
Hmm,
Um, or 10:45. Your car's not going to be stolen.
thank
In
goodness.
fact, I don't see anything wrong with it. I just think it should be a good vehicle for you. Um, I just saw a white vehicle though, and you just gave a white vehicle away.
I gave a white vehicle. My new vehicle is a white vehicle.
Yeah, but I think it was the old white vehicle I just saw.
Uh, well,
And
they checked it over thoroughly before they took it. So,
I think it's going to create, I think the reason I saw it was it's going to be valuable for the young man.
oh, most definitely. Yeah, he'll be able to go and look for a job anywhere now where before it was holding him back because he didn't have a vehicle and places wouldn't hire him because transportation. I mean,
And then if he wants to be a farm worker, he
yeah,
has to be there like 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning.
yeah. So the car for him is going to be more than what he had hoped for, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that I was able to help him out with that.
I think everything's going to move smoothly through the week. So Mondays when you go to the teeth and Vernon, Enderby.
Monday is my dentist. Tuesday is Armstrong.
Okay. So I don't see either one of those as being any major disruptions in your life. Oh,
Good.
this is weird. I see you with a white blouse and pants. Usually I see you in a dress.
I have
Yeah,
white gloves on right now.
yeah.
White blouse and pants.
So you might be asked out for lunch or something.
Oh, that would be nice.
Mm.
We did go and try the new place at the Prestige, and I highly recommend it. It's very good for anybody in Salmon Arm that, what is it called? Bixby or something now? Excellent food, good pricing, service is
Which
great.
restaurant at the very end, or
It's where Don Cherry's was in the pub.
oh, John Cherry's gone now?
Yeah. Yeah, they ran out the contract on that and brought their own restaurant in. So it's
Oh,
much better.
okay. Yeah, I didn't care for Don Cherry. I don't like that kind of food.
No.
Not that it wasn't good, I just don't like it.
Hmm.
We don't do very much anyhow.
No.
Let's see. So I see something for you. I will tell you next week. But I don't want to tell you this week because I don't want to mess it up.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, now you got my curiosity piqued.
Yeah, mine too. I would dearly love to see how it runs out. Okay.
Obviously, something good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Say hi to Tay for us, Jennifer.
Yes, do say hi to Tay. Nikki says they open in April.
Oh, so it's sooner then.
That's soon is right. Next month.
Yeah.
2 months. Oh, pretty much.
No, it's March.
May. We're just about into March.
Yeah, March, because 30 days out. February, as my daughter says, she's not going to buy books 29th, 30th, and 31st of this month.
Charlotte sends a kiss. Jennifer says, thank you for your time and energy, ladies. I enjoyed spending time with you today. Have a great rest of your day and blessed week ahead. Love and light. Namaste. Many blessings wished for everyone in the chat. Have a wonderful day. That's lovely, Jennifer. Thank you so much. And I hope all goes well for everybody that's watching right now and everybody that watches in the future.
So don't if you get a chance to go to the go bet. Go bet. Don't expect to win anything particularly, but just go.
Oh,
The casino.
I was actually going to do that after here if I had enough energy.
Yeah. Well, if you get a chance to go to the casino, go to the casino. I'm not saying I see you winning anything, but go.
Am I going to meet somebody?
I don't know.
Hmm.
You might win.
I planned on maybe popping in there for a little bit. Like I said, it depends on what my energy level is, but we're done way extra early today, and it's I will have time to go and do what I need to do, and maybe.
And it's almost daylight till 6 o'clock now.
I know, and we switch times. I think next weekend.
I
The
don't know.
7th, I think March 7th, they said, and that would be next weekend.
I haven't heard anything about it, so I don't pay attention.
That's about the only thing that I do pay attention to.
Hmm. Okay.
All right. Well, that was a lovely chat today. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And to all the new people that showed up, we appreciate you. Hit the like, subscribe, and come and see us again.
Namaste.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.